What's up, adventurers? Adventuring with Chris here, and if you can't tell behind me, one of our Spirit Halloweens just opened up today, and I'm going to go in and check out what they have. We're going to get another one on the other end of town, but I love Halloween, as you know, so it's a code orange. I hear they've got some great animatronics. Let's go adventuring. So this year, the Spirit opened up in the old BrandsMart appliance store, and last year it was in the old Joann's. Well, the old Joann's is we're getting one this year as well, and we only had one last year. But let's head on in. We got Catwoman, already see stuff from the new Iliad and the Odyssey movie. Okay. So this year their theme is Harbor Lake, established 1983. And we're going to go first with Jason, who has lost an arm. He's got an arm off. I don't know, somehow it actually works better without the arm. Alright, so I just gave the employee Jason's hand. This is the Pumpkin Punisher. Let's do it. I like this guy. He's pretty neat, actually. $350. Really like that. Continue on in here to Harbor Lake. Here's Buzz. I thought for sure he was like going to lunge at me. Hunting lessons, how to find poisonous plants, how to start a fire. Okay, here's the Willow Witch. Luck. No, she didn't hear me. But she's got, well, she heard something. Okay, next up, we're moving on to Michael Myers. He's got a pretty decent wig that plays the title theme from the movie. Actually, really well done. And then we're going to move on. Let's see what comes out of this trash can. It is a rabid raccoon. All right, here's Harmonica Hank.
You'll never leave. I'll keep you company.
All right. And here is Harvey Carvey.
I'm making jack-o'-lanterns.
Seems like a Sam a little bit. This is Spirit Halloween's version of Sam. Okay, so here's the actual Camp Harbor Lake. So we're going to move around over here. And oh, here he is in all of his glory. I heard they had this, and I'm just going to sit here and revel in the amazingness of the Xenomorph. $450. Spirit, you have outdone yourselves. All I can say is you absolutely have outdone yourselves. The little mouth comes out, and I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is probably one of the best animatronics they've done I think I've ever seen. I'm going to do it again. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Detail is exquisite. The Geiger style. And he does have a microphone on the back and a setup here where you can get him all set up. This is probably my favorite this year by far. Okay, so let's head into the cabin here. And let's see what this guy does. Okay, and we've got this guy here, and if you reach in to take his cards, fantastic. And they've got like tarot cards. All right, we got some survival tactics here. Yeah, hello, we need help, hello? So they've got the cabin all set up here with if you want to use a canoe, we've got a nice little lantern here. This is so well done, I really like this. So neat. Alright, so now we've got the dock out here, and we've got a carnival creeper. Let's see what he does. Ooh, I like that. Very neat. And then we've got the bog monster. What you do, sir? Okay. This turtle with two heads here. All right. Swim at your own risk, guys. There are... Okay, I saw these. This is reminding me of the Doctor Who episode. Are you my mommy? And here is our lifeguard on duty. He's not too thin-skinned, so we'll keep an eye on things. This is Jeremy Jaws. Oh, that is fantastic. Fantastic. Of course, here is the star of this year's show, Freddy himself. They really outdid themselves with this one. And he is a limit, one per customer. All right, so the first thing we're starting off here is they got the Mike Wazowski inflatable. Good luck walking around in that. And then we're going to walk over here. We've got all sorts of great Ghostbusters stuff. We've got a ghost trap, a really super nice ghost trap, and a really nice proton pack. And we've got this year the walkie-talkies, a badge, a PK meter. We got the goggles from Jurassic Park. All right, and then we've got some Jurassic Park stuff. The goggles are killing me. Oh. Like the hat. We could be this year if you want. You can be a T-Rex or you can be a Dilophosaur. A real Dilophosaur didn't look like this. They didn't have the little fan. We got John Hammond's cane. You can be Dennis Nedry stealing the embryos. You can be the Jurassic Park Explorer. You can be a T-Rex, inflatable. Now, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to show you some of the things that do it for me. So we got little desktop carvings over here in this. Here is Lydia Dietz's art. And it nearly kills her. And she says, Delia Dietz, not her daughter, sorry, the wrong Dietz. You think I want to die like this? And then we've got Crypt Keeper here. I actually like him a lot. And the Terrifier. Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. I kind of want that too. And as my girlfriend says, Chris, there's yours. They've got a doll of you again. Yep, there's me, stuffed dummy. Here's some blankets and Oogie Boogie. They really went all out this year. Five Nights at Freddy's, Twilight, no thank you. I like the Lost Boys blanket and the Betty Boop. Alright, let's check out the Stay Puft. What does he do? Well, we haven't activated him yet. More Terrifier. He rides on your shoulder. Fun fact, as a teacher myself, apparently the actor who played Terrifier is a school teacher, or was a school teacher. Fun facts. Going to continue on here. We've got some sun catchers. Haunted Mansion. We got Pennywise, Chucky and the Bride. These are really neat, and so are these. Oh, we got a little baby bat here, a ghost. These hang on your wall. A deadhead moth. Love Gizmo. And here's Annabelle if you want her to add to your collection. And of course, my good buddy Sam, protecting Halloween for all of us. And then we've got Chucky himself. This is adorable. So we've got Chucky Glenda, Chucky tied up, looking like Hannibal Lecter. And then we just got plain my buddy Chucky. And lots of really cool signs here. Of course, Jeepers Creepers beating you license plate. I bet this guy changes as you move, and yes, he does. They have this before, but I really like it. Hope you like Italian. The Overlook Hotel, which is the inspiration. The one in Colorado in Estes Park was not actually where they shot it. It was just the inspiration. Fava beans and a nice Chianti. And we've got, actually, we have this. We do have this. Here's a Beetlejuice. Oh, that is so cool. It's a wreath. Here's the Queen herself, Elvira, Hawkatheory. These are really neat with the spike there, and we've got a little skeleton of a pixie. More of these cute, like, ghosts. Another Beetlejuice deep cut here. And of course, a t-shirt for every occasion. Just kind of walk past here. And I don't know what you guys like, but I know what I like, and I'll hyperfixate on the thing that I like. But they have the usual suspects. We got Pennywise and got the Scream Ghost here, which I can't believe they're still doing. Brad Dourif. If you want to be a hot dog, these are the Goofy costumes. Inflatables. Mario Brothers. Viking helmet. More Jurassic Park stuff. A Viking shield. Cheaper version of the goggles. Okay, this is great. Now we do have the Billy Butcherson one. Now it's interesting. They're using historical actual people, and Lizzie Borden did in fact was a real person. So it's interesting they're going for this, but I guess the statute of limitations has passed. Every year, everything they do just gets better and better. He was this wicked man has died just in time. But dad jokes. Really cool. Never be the major head of a corporation. He's being held in by a hook. It's really neat. Yeah, Leatherface, Michael Myers, Terrifier, aka Art the Clown. Some weaponry here, mallets, canes. Lots of masks, if you want to smell like latex. And there's one of the hitchhiking ghosts. And here is, of course, David. It's a really good mask. It's one of those hyper-real masks, if you want to be David from the Lost Boys. Let me move on over here. You guys want to go scaring with me? Do some scaring? I'm a little messed up, but I want to go scaring. And a lot of great makeup here in the makeup section. Mayron products seem to be the makeup of choice. I wonder if they have any vampire prosthetics. Any wig you can imagine here. Lots and lots of wigs. Have you won wigs? Will you wear wigs? Deep Lord of the Rings reference there. And we've got some vampire teeth. Makeup, more makeup. Lots of fake blood. Tons of fake blood. Gel blood caps. Sunglasses for any and all costumes. How would you like a bullet belt? You got one. Metal claw glove. Like I like to call it, Freddy's hand. Light up handheld flame effect. And now, of course, the random spirit stuff. It can be anything you like. A thing of salsa, a banana, a penguin, ostrich. And if you're really feeling interested, you can be the gabagool. That's great. The gabagool. Moving down, moving down. Now, some of these are adult, and I won't be showing them because I don't want to get my video flagged. But, yeah, I'm not showing those. And again, I'm not going to stop if it's a little too adult, if you will. Next would be a pimp. And now here's all the... You got a snake headband if you want to be the Gorgon, Medusa, or one of her sisters. Smooth criminal here. Mobster, 1920s. This is like a sort of a steampunk thing. And there's a battle trooper. It's clearly the guy from the name of the video game is escaping me. Of course, there's Emily the Corpse Bride and her lovely husband Victor. Moving down this aisle, clowns, lots of clowns. Terrifier vest hoodie combo here. Now, if you want to get the actual name brand Freddy Krueger hand, they do have it, as well as his sweater, if that's what you want to do, and his hat. Of course, I got to show you the Hocus Pocus stuff because in previous years I did Billy Butcherson. They've got Sarah, Mary, and Winifred. And this year they've got a little bag that's her book. And you can get some of her jewelry that she wears as well. Ironically enough, right across is Beetlejuice, who I absolutely love. I did him one year as well. Now I just found the hat, and I had to put that on there. I mean, that is amazing, dude. I mean, there is a little bit of Marvel stuff. We got The Thing, and then we got straight to DC Batman. So I don't think they've gotten everything. Oh, I like this Joker sweater here. It's pretty neat. Ugh. It's a wristlet bag there for Harley. And an interesting, like, relaxing coat there. This is pretty awesome. Absolutely love it. She's a hurricane in all kinds of weather. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Adventuring with Chris at the first Spirit Halloween opening. Now, they will have more things as they stay open longer in the year here, so I'll be back a couple more times. Make sure to like, subscribe. I go live every day. I'll catch you guys on the next Adventuring with Chris.